This is the MGTOW Infinium here with an Infinium personal commentary. This personal commentary is entitled What It's Like. Now, my MGTOW brothers, the other day I was listening to some content from Mr. Former, and he was describing how, in effect, he was scanned and read by two women when he was in a grocery store. He was just minding his business, talking on the phone, and just going about his business. And two women came up and cycled around him, just looking at him, reading and scanning him. Although he did not describe it as such, but from my research, from my daily goings and gathering data, that's what was happening to him. So I decided to just put out a short personal commentary as to what it's like for me when I'm read and scanned by women. You know from my past videos that I became aware of scanning and reading which women were doing in the early 70s. I also became aware that I was the type of man that was very hard to read when it came to women trying to read me and scan me. I've had instances over the years where women have come out and said that they could not read me. They actually screamed at me. They could not read me. Also discovered that the attitudes that women had when they couldn't read me, they would get mad right away. They would say stuff off the cuff to me, that type of thing. But other than that, I would like to describe how it feels when I'm being read and scanned. The first thing I understand about myself is that I am, again, a hard to read man. Women cannot read me. The second thing is that I am sensitive to women and I can read women. The third thing is that I can actually feel when they're trying to scan me and read me. It is an odd feeling when they're doing it. It's like a pulse that comes over me when a woman is trying to read me. I instantly know when they're trying to do it. I know the types of women that can do it in an intense level. Like, again, I have described where Caucasian women have the capability to really deeply read and scan men, whereas Black women, African Americans, they have a lesser capability. But my MGTOW brothers, what it does to me, it is exhausting. For instance, if before the COVID-19 virus, I would have to go out and shop in the grocery store. And about last year, I began to just count the number of times I was being read and scanned when I was out on a grocery trip. And at one point, it was up into the 80s. So, like, if I went to a average grocery store or a large grocery store, superstore, or something like that, I was being read and scanned in the high 80s when I counted. And what it does to me, my MGTOW brothers, because I'm sensitive to it, it causes me to be exhausted because it is something that I feel that it kind of drains me. And also the mental part of just wanting to go to a store and just mind your business and get what you want and go. And on top of that, not only being able to feel when women are trying to read me and scan me, the other aspect of them just coming after you, just following you in the store, just whenever you're rounding the corner in a store, there they are. They're following you, and they're trying to get in your face, and you're saying to them, "Just leave me alone. I do not want to talk to you. I don't want to have a relationship." And the other aspect of me directly telling women to leave me alone, expecting them to leave me alone, only to find that they're screaming and cussing at me, and or again, following me around, doing things to me. But my MGTOW brothers, again, it's just a personal commentary to say that what it does to me and how it affects me. I have come home from shopping trips, just trying to be out in the public, just trying to get some fresh air, exhausted, worn out. And to tell you the truth, my MGTOW brothers, it's like a lab rat being pulsed with various types of electronic energies, sonic energies. It's I know what that lab rat feels like, and ultimately, because of the things that are going on with me, I realize that this thing, this reading and scanning thing that women are doing, it's going on with men, and this was why last year I decided to go ahead and begin to produce content and begin to produce content that contained my research in terms of the reading and scanning and what women were doing to men. Because it again, many men do not know that this is going on, but it is going on. But there are some men like me that are sensitive to it, and if you're coming home exhausted, you're at work, and there's a woman there standing around, and she's probing you and scanning you, and you're getting a little irritated. And it's like, why don't you go away? That's why. And we men must understand these things. We must understand the psychological impact, the physical impact, these things that women are doing to us, my MGTOW brothers. So again, that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. And it on the outset, it may seem spooky and may seem type of out there, but I can assure you, my MGTOW brothers, this stuff is going on. It is happening to you. And so with that being said, my MGTOW brothers, I would just like you to try to understand and to try to comprehend what is happening to you. It's happening to us all, my MGTOW brothers. Whether or not you think so, my MGTOW brothers, you are being read and scanned by women. It is something that should not be done. My feelings upon the capabilities of women reading and scanning, I believe it's abuse of a wonderful gift that they have been given as women. But beyond that, my MGTOW brothers, this is happening to you. And this, again, is my commentary on why it is happening to you, my MGTOW brothers. This is the MGTOW Infinium, and this has been an Infinium personal commentary. My MGTOW brothers, now more than ever, stay safe, stay strong, stay on the MGTOW path, and remember, MGTOW is the liberation of men's minds. MGTOW cannot and will not be stopped.